Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're here at the Ultimate Veritas Spa and Salon. It's always so beautiful here. We're in Monona, and you want to stay with us because later in the show we're going to be doing a makeover, which I absolutely love because it really is a makeover on the outside, but then also on the inside. So
that's
stay
so
with
true.
us here.
And I love seeing the before and the after.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We also are celebrating another before and after. We've got baby on the way. So we're celebrating a little baby shower.
So if I run off, you'll know why. But right now we're actually here sitting with Noah Gilfin. Did I say that correctly?
Gilfillan.
Gilfin. You are the assistant engineer at Audio for the Hearts. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for being a little girly and so you even have a little run on there.
Yeah, it was grew up.
So tell us a little bit about how you got into audio engineering.
Well, I started playing music when I was in middle school, and I've always been like very kind of techie kid guy, so I love computers. And just after getting a chance in high school, they had a recording class where you get to mess around with recording software and stuff. Just kind of fell in love with it, and it's just kind of the perfect marriage of musical creativity and kind of the engineering
geek.
X plus Y equals, that.
So it really started early for you.
Yeah, really early. In middle school, I started getting really into music, and then 8th grade was when I first started playing with GarageBand, which is many people's kind of first foray into computer music, and kind of haven't looked back since.
How exciting. As a musician, and I know that I've worked the board, so how does that help you, in engineering? Being a musician and fine-tuning everything?
It's fun because so many musicians these days are also, dabble in the engineering world. So a lot of them know that kind of language, and some of them don't. So, you'll work with people who are like, hey, can you boost 1 kilohertz by like 3 dB? And I'm like, great, bam. Then you'll get some people who'll be like, can you make my guitar sound more purple or like Eggs Benedict or something? And it's like, okay, let's try and translate that. And I can I can understand that a little bit, and it's fun to just come at the more sciencey side of it with that same kind of creative artistic passion.
That's good.
And I know Audio for the Arts has been around quite a while and done things with individual artists, also big things like the Madison Symphony Orchestra. But what about schools? I know this time of year especially we've got all the Christmas concerts and things like that. Do you do that kind of sound engineering too?
We do. We do a number of individual concerts for school. This time of year we do a lot of conventions. We do conventions for the National Band Association, Wisconsin Choral Directors Association, and this weekend is the Wisconsin State Music Convention. Right after this I am going to get in my car and jet and go straight to that, and that's always fun because it's 3 different rooms, about 4 or 5 concerts a day. We're running around like crazy.
Maybe it takes you back to your school days too.
It does. It's really nice full circle. I see my my old high school band director there, Mr. Jansen from Mount Horeb High School.
Shout out Mr. Jansen.
So speaking of live events, live streaming, is that something your studio does?
Yes. So a couple of organizations that do live streaming, and we do the audio engineering for it, is the Chazen Museum of Art downtown. First Sunday of every month they do these really awesome classical music concerts in one of their art galleries, and it's just like this amazing experience sitting down and hearing this beautiful music in this big wide open art gallery, and we live stream that onto the web, and then that turns into a radio show for WVMO.
Oh, awesome. Besides the Chazen Museum, what is your ultimate favorite recording experience?
Ooh, a really early one that kind of got me into the whole adventurous and exploring and creative side of recording is there's this really long drainage pipe under a highway by where I used to live, and I would go with my little field recorder and 2 microphones with really long cables, and I went down into this like 150-foot long sewer pipe, set up microphones on either end with a bunch of friends, and we stood in the middle and sang a song, and it was just like
better than the shower.
That really stuck with me, and that kind of adventurous spirit I think is important to carry on, even in like a nice studio and not in a sewer pipe.
So we have just a couple seconds, but any upcoming events?
Upcoming events, we have a live stream event at our studio called Acoustic Moose with a local musician called Brian Druyer, who goes by the name One Man Band, or One Human Band, and that's going to be on November 9th, I think, on the Saturday. Could be the 10th.
Wonderful. Really cool. So definitely want to check that out. Go to Audio for the Arts. Noah, thank you so much for being with us, and this is Girl Talk.
Thank you.